June 3rd. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see where the sun stops because of the shade from the tree there. I really would like to get those 2 trees out of there. But this has also been a good sunny day compared to the rest of the week. It's been almost cloudy and rainy for almost a week now. The pumpkins are starting to come out of the garden beds and getting some pretty good sized flowers that are open during the golden hour. Hopefully the bees are out then. No change to the seeded strawberries. They never appeared. I pulled one carrot out. It's still kind of small. I think that's cucumber. It has smaller flowers on it. I have one over here, so hopefully, like the pumpkins, they're flowering enough time so that the bees can get to them. Peas are showing up on almost all the vines, so that's good. I still only have the one pepper. I've had flowers on the other pepper plants. They just haven't started peppering, and I don't know if it's because of how cold it's been, but hopefully I'll get some peppers soon on these because I've had plenty of flowers. Once again, I planted a ring of lettuce seeds, and the day after they sprouted, they disappeared. So I think it's I don't know what it is. It could be a slug, or who knows. Tomatoes are still going good here. This is from Burpees, the tomato big beef hybrid. It is a live plant that came in. I also got some seeds, but I didn't plant those. I'm going to save those for next year. So we're going to plant this right next to the other ones. So first we want to dig a hole right there. Why don't you dig a hole right there? So we're having a little trouble getting it right out of the package, but it seems the sticker was in the way. So now we got it out. And before we stick it in the hole, we're going to squeeze the root ball a little bit because it is kind of formed in there. Loosen it up just a little bit. Alright, now we're going to stick it in the hole. And cover the dirt back into it. Alright, and then we're going to take a little more extra dirt out of here. And we're going to put a little mound around the dirt, alright? So take a little dirt out of there and put it all around the stem. Make a little mound there. Alright? Alright. Then we're going to give it some good amount of water. Alright. This one right down here is one I got in the mail. It's hanging in there. Maybe getting a little too much shade, but hopefully it'll survive. I have one potato starting and down here, up 2, 3. So 3 out of 6 potatoes. There's 2 things coming up there, so I think that's still the same potato. So 2 greens on that one, 1 on that one, 2 on that one. So I think that's just 3 of the potatoes, 6 potatoes in there. And I think that's just 1 potato. So 2 of the potatoes in here have some green coming out of it. Corn's looking good. Sweet potatoes, they seem to seem like they have problems and then they grow new leaves or stuff like that. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So I got these one going up here out of the way. Again, peas looking good. Not a lot of peas. I probably could have planted some more. And down in there is that tomato plant, which is up to here now, so it's getting closer to getting out in the sun. It'll probably do much better once it gets there. And that's pretty much the beds. The pumpkins over here get wilty in the daytime because this is a lot more sun. Hopefully we're getting some potatoes in here. Plant looks pretty good. I do not know if the grapes are actually going to, they're getting a little bigger. And again, this could be, we've got plenty of rain, but not a lot of sun. And now we're finally getting some sun. So we'll see how it goes in the grapes. I've been picking some raspberries. We picked a good dozen or so. And the blueberries, it looks like somebody's come along and ate the blueberries before they turn ripe. I'll probably assume that's the birds. So thanks, birds, for taking all my blueberries before they got ripe. But so we got plenty of raspberries. There's a good one right there. Oh yeah. I don't know what that was. Could be on a bunny or a bird. So my strawberries on this plant, I got flowers now. It's just, it seems like every time I get around to finding one that's going to be picked, it disappears. Got a box in from Stark Brothers. It's bare root strawberries. And my plan is to fill in a bunch of holes there, and if I have any left over, I'm going to stick those in one of the garden beds. So it looks like the root balls come wrapped in a couple of things of paper, which are moist, and that kept everything moist in transit. And then there's several rubber bands. And this is the Tristar Everbearing strawberry, because I wanted to get some strawberries that lasted longer in the season, so we'll see how these go. So there's supposed to be 25 strawberry plants. Look like I got a little less, but some of these might be stuck together, so I will double check again when I put it in there. So right now I'm counting about 23. Looks like maybe I had 24. With the garden tower, some of the dirt's been pushing back into the center place. There's a pipe in the middle that's supposed to put, you're supposed to put compost in and worms and stuff like that, but I've never gotten it to work because I usually don't have enough stuff to put in there. In the fall, I hope to get around to cleaning this out and resetting it up and everything like that, and hopefully good luck with these strawberries, and then in the fall I'll have more to replant elsewhere. So we'll see how this goes. As far as the strawberry plants that I planted, almost, so let's just start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 out of the 24 have come to life. So not 100%. We'll give some, hopefully the other ones will do better. Pumpkin in here, like I said, they wilt during the summer, heat during the day, so I'll give them some water a little bit later, but that'll probably be what's going to go on as we move closer to the summer. So this is my Blue Girl Hybrid Tea Rose from Burpee, and as you can see, it's a bare root. It's a graft, and it has, if you can see in there, it has some growth on it right now, so we're going to get that into the ground. But first, you need to get rid of that one. Mr. Worm. Got a hold of my shovel. Look at that big one. Oh, you've got friends. Now it says to about 6 or 7 inches above the graft. Actually, I think, yeah, so it's above this part right here we're supposed to cut. So I'm just going to cut the very tips off of there. Just cut off the Alright, and then we're going to try to get it in that hole. I might have to make a little bigger hole. That's a pretty thick root. Got to get a bigger shovel. No flowers yet. This is why I keep the clover growing in my yard. Attract the bees. These roses are looking good. And this is a new blue rose, and it's got plenty of growth on it. So I'm looking forward to, at some point, seeing some nice bluish roses. But that's it for now. Thanks for joining.